Hello YouTube. Hello MGTOW. Hello Red Pill. This is Red Pill on the win. Now, this is the response. First things foremost, this is my thoughts on this failure to launch. The men who have a failure to launch. First things foremost, you can't group all of these quote-unquote, all these men who live with their families, who live with their mothers, their fathers, their grandmothers, grandfathers, grandparents, or their uncles and aunts as a one blanket thing. As a failure to launch. First things foremost, the news media is just trying to shame these men, not only the men, their men, but their parents, into getting their child out the house. That's all it is they're trying to shame these men and their parents into getting the men out of the house. That's all it is. They're trying to paint a narrative that these men, who are all collectively neats, not employed or educated. First things foremost, I came from a family where I came from a household where my mother, my father, my grandfather, and my grandmother were all in the same household raising me and my sister. So you can't call my dad a need because he worked. You can't call my mom a need because she worked. The whole household had some way of bringing money into the house. Grandfather was a retired World War II veteran. You know? And that was the most efficient way to look after his mother and father, my grandmother, my grandfather. It was efficient. 3 generations looking after each other. And if the house is paid off, who cares? The house will get passed down from generation to generation. The thing is, they want these men to go out there and sow their wild oats into somebody and lose everything. Every freaking thing. To those men who are working or going to school and living with their parents, don't listen to the parents, don't listen to the news media. The news media is trying to ruin your son. It's trying to destroy your son. That's all they're doing, is trying to destroy your son. And to the young men who are living with your parents, mother and father, or your grandparents, or your aunts and uncles, don't listen to the news media. Have this conversation with your family, with your mothers and your fathers, your parents, your caretakers, your guardians, and discover the best course of action for you. Not for the news media, for you. Because I'll tell you this much: a lot of these women aren't worth the effort, and the ones that are worth the effort are.
In 2 miles, use the left 2 lanes to take the I-70 exit toward Dayton, I-65 north.
Well, and a lot of these women aren't worth the effort. A lot of these women are not worth the effort, and the ones that are worth the effort, they're so hard to find that it's not even worth it. Do not listen to the news media. They're trying to ruin you. They're trying to ruin your child. They're jokes. joke. They've lied before, and they're gonna lie. They're gonna continue to lie. Don't watch the news. It's Rick Pill in the Wind, signing off.